Okay, we're live. Hey everyone, thanks for joining us for It's a Wrap. Thank you, Elijah, for helping me out once again. So this week has been a lot of things happening with puppies this week. First of all, I wanted to say congratulations to Michelle and to Callie. We matched them this week. They are home, and I got an update this morning that Michelle went with Callie to church this morning. Callie was totally focused on Michelle the entire time, even when she was greeting, hugging people, etc. Callie did not flinch, she did not leave her side, and she was focused. So that is just awesome. I was very, very happy, shocked, but happy how quickly Callie bonded with Michelle in such a short amount of time. So they're going to do marvelous things together, which is great. We boarded Jordy. He left today, this afternoon. He is from the Tribble litter and spent a lot of time with Bianca. He is just going to be one of those dogs it's hard to keep weight on. So hopefully he will, once he matures, he'll be able to fatten up a little bit.
She's not nursing.
Pups are now 2 weeks old, 14 days. They have doubled their birth weight by the time they were 10 days old, and that is what they should do. Bert, who is purple collar, was the first pup to reach the 3-pound mark, and they were all wormed today. So Anyala, who is our overnighter tonight, is going to have a lot of fun. But the next worming that we do is going to be in 2 weeks. As you can see by the boards, we have eyes that are opening. I noticed today while we had volunteer Lynn also was in here, she was in the whelping box, that one of Jet's, her right eye, is open. The left eye is still closed. So little by little. It's hard to tell because they are black dogs. Some of them are black, some of them have black around their eyes, so it's really hard to tell, especially when they open. Sometimes they're just a little slit, but they're getting there. I don't know if anybody noticed today also that Alfred was up on all fours cruising around. So quite a few of the others are also getting up there off their bellies and starting to figure out their legs and how to move, which is they're right on target for everything that they need to be doing, should be doing. So that's great. This week we also, trainer John and Chris went with him to the Saugus Library. They brought Naomi and Riker, and it was a meet and greet with some young teens. One of the stories that they did come back with, though, thought was pretty cool. So there was a little girl there, a young teen, probably, I would say maybe 12, 13, had been bit when she was young in the face by a dog, and she has always been very fearful of dogs. In fact, when she went in, they had said that she was still very uneasy. She sat on the floor. Naomi actually went over to her, laid down next to her, put her head on the little girl's lap. The little girl started petting her, and her father pulled John aside later on and said, this is just what she needed, was to be with a very calm dog, pet the dog, and get over her fears, because not all dogs are bad. So Naomi did a great job with this little girl. So very proud of her. And that's about it as far as things that have gone on. As you see, we've extended the whelping box. I thought it might be a better idea to have it bigger so that when we have volunteers that Capri is so with, she won't be right there on them the entire time. Capri has enough room. She can come and go as she pleases, gives the puppies more room to get up on those feet, get some exercise, get some muscle development done. Yes, the baskets are still here, and they will be here for when we need to change the linens. If, let's say, Cindy here is by herself and needs to go to the restroom. We don't have a restroom here in this building, therefore the puppies will go in baskets. She will be able to take care of whatever she needs to do, even switching a quick load of laundry, and come back, and the puppies are safe. So yes, You will see the puppies in baskets occasionally, but it's for their safety, and as soon as the person in the whelping box is back, they can take them right back out again. And hopefully Capri will be able to nurse them and not be all closed up like she seems to be right now. She's on guard right now. So she's waiting for her dinner, which is soaking right now. So, all right, that's all I have. What do we have today?
How is the search for a family for Sandy?
I have a couple of people out there actually helping me with that search. So Sandy would have to go with somebody who isn't going to be hiking and etc. You know, she does have hip dysplasia and she needs to be low-keyed. So it's a lot of people who come here looking for that perfect pet are young people who want to go to the beach and go here and there, and you know, that's just something that Sandy's not going to be able to do. Eventually her arthritis will be setting in earlier in life, therefore you know, she needs to be in a low-key situation.
When will supplemental feeding start?
Well, we did some the other day, so I don't remember. Every day blends here. But we found that Capri did not nurse at all during the night one night. So it might have even been Wednesday. I stopped at a place and picked up some larger supplemental bottles with larger nipples to them. And I called in Haley. We made up some quick formula for the pups. And Haley and I fed 10 out of 12 of the puppies, and the other 2, which were actually older, bigger puppies. I think it was actually 2 of the girls, the pink girls, pink ladies, were on Capri, and she was nursing them. What we're trying to do is we have some smaller pups. So we have, well, let's see, Bert's no longer, no, we have Bert. No, we don't have Bert. We have Mr. Dawes. We have Hurley, and we have
Banks.
Which one?
Banks.
Banks, yes, Mr. Banks. So those are 3 of them that we're really watching close, including Boom, because Boom is only yeah, he's 2 pounds 9 ounces. We want those dogs to get on Capri first, because the bigger dogs can just totally empty her out before, and then if you put the smaller dogs on there, they're not going to get as much milk as they actually need. So we have been doing a little supplemental, but we're also getting a little better at what dogs need to go on first, and then put the older puppies on, not older, but bigger puppies on thereafter.
Any updates on the older service dogs?
Older service dogs. I don't have any right now. I have recertified a few of them, based on some of them that are not local. I was able to get updated records on them and videos to see how they were doing. One of them was Nicholas. Another one is Seagram. So we have seen via video some of the other dogs, and other than that, you know, I've reached out to a few to find out how the dog is doing. Do they need recertification, or you know, if I'm missing some sort of a vaccine record, I'll ask for it then.
Have you heard from Anna recently?
I have not. I have not seen Anna's mom. But knock on wood, I haven't had to go to Woburn, where she works. So I'm very happy about that.
I'm going end of the month for a quinti exam.
Oh, there you go, Dr. Casotis.
They didn't say, but
Yeah.
it was.
Well, there you go. Watch for Anna, because she's roaming the halls sometimes.
Someone said thank you for the backstory on Naomi. Someone just saying thank you to Lynn and all that came up there. volunteers for the wonderful pup viewing experience. Love the daily weight updates and the eyes, and the new layout seems to be working beautifully.
Yep. So we're only going to be doing weights up until day 16. That way we know everybody's on track, and then after that it'll be done on a weekly basis. So once we hit day 16 and this board is filled, you will have to watch the weekly weight chart. We put in the first and second week there, and we will keep on going with it up until they are 12 weeks old.
Is there any concern for leaving the puppies in the basket that they may climb out of the basket?
That's actually a really good question. I'm not really concerned with it. I am going to look into getting a bigger basket with higher sides that we can actually just put all of them possibly together, and then put the mat in there for warmth. The amount of time that somebody is not here is so minimal.
Someone just saying Nicholas posted his research video on Facebook.
Nice.
He looked very good. Any upcoming fundraisers?
I'm actually going tonight. There is a women's group in Sanford, Maine that I am getting together with Hunter and Gelato. Going there after here with Bianca, doing the presentation, talking to a bunch of people in this club, and they are doing a quick fundraiser for us. As far as us doing a fundraiser, no, I don't have anything just yet. Trying to put some ideas together and see what the board will approve for us to do.
That was the last one so far. Just refreshing. Nothing here.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. You can continue to watch the staff, the volunteers, the board, myself, focusing on Capri's litter. We're focusing on upcoming matches and some events. We have a lot of events we're going to, especially this week. We have 3 of them going on. So, we're getting out there. We're getting out in the community so that we can help people and do things like that. The little girl with Naomi. So every little bit counts, and every place we go just brings a big smile. So, again, you have one?
2 more.
Oh.
Very quick one. Will you continue to weigh the smaller pups daily?
We'll have to see where we are in 2 more days. Anything can change in 2 more days. I mean, look at some of these. Which one was it that you were calculating? Gained 6?
6.5 ounces.
Yeah, I think was it Jet? Yeah, one of them gained 6.5 ounces overnight, which is just
Goodness. Gee, I can do that.
yeah, which is just it's crazy. But
Yeah.
again, we did worm them today, so
No, don't
we
do
may
that.
drop a
No,
little bit
don't
of
do
weight. We'll have to see how this worming affects their
baby.
weight, and we'll know tomorrow when it's time for weighing. Hi, you ready to eat?
Jeez.
How is Deanna doing after her tail off?
Deanna's doing well. She's actually moved into the barn, and you will see her on kennel 11. We did remove the ramp to go up to the loft because she has a tendency of getting stuck in the lofts. So just to keep her safe, she's on level ground. The very first, what do you call it? Loft, right? Just not up the big ramp. So keeping her safe.
Thank you for another great rap.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. And we appreciate you. We appreciate helping us out here by keeping and your continued support. We appreciate it. So that's a wrap. Good night, everyone.
ready for turning off the
I know,
yellow
right?
tablet.
It's too bad the puppies weren't making more noise.
Now that